Well, the new tires have arrived. About ready to unpack these for the OEM Ranger 1000 rims. So let's see what I got here. Okay, so here they are. New tires. These are Sedona, the Coyotes. Size, I got 27 9/12s for the front, which are these skinnier ones, and then 27 11/12s for the rear, because that's what they do from the factory. They stagger them. They put the skinnier ones in the front, wider ones in the rear. That's kind of the look I was wanting to go for too. Right now I got the same size front and back, but give this a try, see what it looks like. But yeah, these Coyotes, really haven't seen a whole lot about them. They have more like a truck like tread to them, and they got some siping, which I liked, because I'm probably going to run these as a winter tire, and I'll maybe take my custom ones off for the winter so they don't get beat up. But yeah, we'll give these a try, see how they work. They're not quite as wide as I would like them to be, but they're squished pretty bad for shipping. Well, I'll only know that when I mount them up. But anyway, that's it. I've got the Sedona. These are their Sedona Rockabillys on there right now. So I stayed with the Sedona tire brand. These are pretty reasonably priced. I would have liked to have gotten a 27 or a 28 or a 29, but it's tough finding tires for the 12-inch rims. Everybody's gone to 14-inch pretty much, and then even higher, 15s and stuff like that. So getting a little harder to find the 12-inch rim tires, but you can get bigger tires. Problem is I couldn't find anything with this kind of tread. They were really mud tires if you wanted to go bigger than a 27. But these are the 27s is what come on those original 1000 rims. So this should be fine. I've seen the 900 Rangers with the 1000 rims, and I really liked the look. They were factory size. I thought they looked good. So that's what I'm going with here. Hopefully it'll look as good as the one I saw. So anyway, guys, there's the tires. And there we go, guys. Check this out. With those 12-inch rims, you sure get a lot of tire. See, I got my center caps on, so it kind of completes the look. It's got tire grease from mounting them all over it, but they look good, guys. Now, I thought these were actually going to be a little smaller than the ones that I have on here, because these are 28 10 14s, and actually they're like 27 inches tall. They're not 28. A lot of the ATV UTV tires are undersized. They say like 28, and they'll be like 27 or 27 and a half. So that's pretty common. These actually, they might be true 27s. Measuring them without the weight of the Ranger on there, they look to be about 27 inches. When you get the weight of the Ranger on it, you kind of lose some of that. But I think these are going to be about the same size as these. I was worried they were going to be a little smaller, but it doesn't look like it. You're going to be a little narrower on the front tire, which it's a 9-inch wide. Actually, it's going to be a little wider on the rear tire. These are like an inch wider than those 28 by 10s. Maybe I can get a tape measure on here quick, and we can just so anybody that wants to know. Well, these are like 8 inches wide, looks like total width. The tread is 7.25, the actual tread. Now this is the front wheel, so this is the 27 by 9, 12. The rear tire, I believe I measured it out as being like 10 inches. Well, maybe not even 10 inches. 9.75 inches wide total width. The tread, you're looking at 9 inches wide on the tread. And that is the 27, 11, 12. So I don't know why these tire manufacturers can't just say what they are, but it seems to be pretty difficult. Let me get a tape measure on these and I'll let you know exactly how tall they are right now. Okay, so just measured the rear ones, and this is kind of odd. The rear right now with no weight on it, I believe the guy set the tire pressure at 10 psi. That 27, 11, 12 is actually like 28 inches tall. And to keep in mind, this is no weight on them. I think 10 psi. The fronts are actually 27 inches, which is kind of odd that they are different sizes, but they are on different size rims, but they're supposed to be the same size. One thing you don't want to do with these Rangers is have a different size tire front and back, because the four-wheel drive system on these needs the same size tire front and back. You can have a wider one on the back and a narrower tire on the front, but they have to be the same diameter, the same size, because otherwise you can mess up your four-wheel drive system. You can mess up, you might destroy your front end or whatever, transmission. Same with the pickups. You don't want to have different size tires on a four-wheel drive. Two-wheel drive, you can do that. Four-wheel drive, you can probably wreck some stuff pretty bad if you have different size tires. But anyway, guys, I guess I'm going to get these things on, and we'll take a look and see what they look like on the machine. I think they're going to look awesome. So there we go, guys. Got the wheels installed, and I'm happy with you know how big they are. I thought they were going to be a little smaller, but they really aren't any smaller than the ones I had on before. You got more tire, you know, because they're 12-inch rims and not 14s, but I like it. I wish the tires were a little more squared off, kind of like the factory tires are, but yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna get this thing out and we'll run it around, and we'll see how they feel. So yeah, I'll get some pictures, and we'll see what these do. Oh yeah, one more thing before I head out. On the rear, I had to pull off these little caps that cover the axle nut, because if you saw in the video, you might have noticed that it made one of my center caps pop off when I installed it. So on the rear, these got to come off. Now I didn't notice anything with the front. They went on, center caps are still there, so just keep that in mind. This probably got to come off. Okay, so I've gotten a few rides, a few miles on these tires, and really no disappointments. They ride real smooth. I would say they ride softer than the other tires I had, the 14-inch rims, and that's, you know, probably due to having more tire flex. Actually, the ride is really soft compared to the other tires. Maybe my only disappointment with these tires is the narrower tire up front. I'm not a real fan of that, but you can really tell in the steering. The power steering. It never is, even with the bigger tires. It wasn't, you know, hard to steer or anything, but I can definitely feel a difference with these narrower tires. That's probably why they build them with the narrower tires up front. They kind of, they track better, and you can kind of steer. They're like a rudder through the dirt and stuff, instead of a big old, you know, fat tire, you know, through the dirt. But they do seem to steer little easier and stuff like that. Well, I guess maybe if I really start nitpicking, my other complaint would be that they don't stick out as far as my other tires, but that's easily fixed if I want to put a spacer on here, which I might do that just to give it a little more sportier stance. Spacers, I may or may not do that, but yeah, guys, happy with. They're quiet. They're actually quieter than my other tires. Going down a little bit of pavement that I go down, they seem like a decent tire. I was a little hesitant to get these because you really don't hear anything about them, the Coyotes. But like I said, really no disappointments with these so far. I mean, I like everything about them. I don't do much mud, and you can tell they're definitely not a mud tire. But I mean, they're spaced. The lugs are spaced out enough that I would think a little bit of mud. You know, these should be able to handle a little bit of mud. They got good siping, so they should be pretty decent on like ice and snow. Oh yeah, they do throw. I've noticed them. They're throwing gravel and stuff pretty good. That's another thing I noticed over the other tires. They like to throw the gravel, but other than that, guys, I'm happy with them. I'm happy. I'm happy with the rims. Happy with the tires, and like I said, maybe some small tweaks. But I guess, guys, that's gonna do that. Enough babbling on this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I'll see you.